buy a helicopter, get some lessons, and just back your truck up and tow it on out of here. And off you go into the wild blue yonder. Hey everybody, it's Mark the Lost Traveler. And we're ready to travel. Well, I had a great time yesterday. If you followed along, I mountain biked in 2 states and went down to Sliding Rocks, which was also pretty fun. So now we are living, I'm already living? We're leaving South Carolina, heading south into my next state. What's it gonna be? Well, for my friends who follow me on my YouTube channel who work for FedEx, there you go. Of course, I thought you guys were faster than this. You guys are poking along the highway. It is time to get out of the way. At least the UPS guy was going faster than you. Did you guys figure out what state is coming up as we head south out of South Carolina? Here it is. Welcome to Georgia. Now that is a big cow. Heading down State Road 129. Well, I'm heading to my next mountain biking trail in Chicopee Woods, Georgia, which is actually in Gainesville, Georgia. Which now I've been to Gainesville, Florida. Live in Gainesville, Virginia. Must be something about Gainesville, I guess. I'm gonna try to do, let's see, Georgia today and maybe one more state. And then who knows from there. But we'll stop in Atlanta, take a few photos, and get on out of there, back on the road. All right, we're at Chicopee Woods, or we're getting closer. But on the way there, there's a golf course we're cutting through. There it is right there. Chicopee Woods Mountain Bike Trails. Well, that's pretty nice. After a day of biking, come to the bike wash. Woo, man, that was a rough ride there. At least for me, because as everybody knows, as they've been following me, I'm a beginner still. I'll probably keep repeating that. And like I said, I'll upload my mountain bike videos separate from this one, as I will do all my mountain biking videos, because it'll just be too much on one video here that I'm doing. But I met up with 2 great people, Julie and Zach, who come out here all the time, so they kind of led me around, told me where to go. But I tell you, that one Granny's Hill that I went up, I tell you, I'd like to meet Granny, because that is one tough lady. They say most people go about halfway and then they walk the rest of the way. And I can see why. All right, we're gonna head into Atlanta now. And then from there, who knows? City of Atlanta. Well, over 20 years ago, back in 1996, they had the Olympics here. Some of you guys were probably not even born yet. But if any of those remember when they had the bombing going off during the concert in the Olympic Square there. First place you got to stop at is the Varsity here. This is where all the locals go. Best hot dogs in town. Or Frank's, or whatever you call them from wherever you're from. And then they got car hops out here. Take your order. This is how big this place is. 2 floors. It's even got a top entrance. And of course in the background there, they still have remnants, or what do you want to call that? From the Olympics. That's it, the Varsity. Since 1928, the fun place to eat. Here's a little look at the menu. And then you go inside and you better know what you want, because all you're going to hear is, what do you have, what do you have, what do you have, what do you have? And if you go up there and you don't know what you're gonna have, next, get out of line. Yeah, the Olympic torch, back from, like I said, 1996. You can walk up that thing, tongue-tied again. Take a look at the city of Atlanta. Over there, Georgia Tech, Yellow Jackets, headquarters of Coca-Cola, or one of them. Well, I would go in, but of course it's lunchtime and that place is packed. But if you come to Atlanta, this has been on the Discovery Channel, Food Network, Travel. A big Coca-Cola sign. This area right here is the Atlanta Underground. There's a whole bunch of shops and restaurants down here, right off of Wall Street. I'm at City Hall and all the federal buildings. State of Georgia, 1776. There's City Hall, right next to all those other buildings that I was just earlier at. I talked to one of the fire chiefs around here, and apparently all that was this church right here. They just had a service for a fallen firefighter. So that's where all that was. God bless them. We're coming up on the new stadium of the Atlanta Falcons, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which I heard has cost over $1 billion. I tell you, it seems like now every big city has one of these, the big wheels here. Always like a good mural, like I said in my other videos. Pretty interesting, that one. The local said if you want to come for a good steak, Ted's Montana Grill on Lucky Street. This is where they had the Olympics. A lot of the athletes would meet down here. This is Centennial Park back in 1996, and this is where they had the bomb go off. Oh, better wait for the Atlanta streetcar to go by. On my way to the Vortex, the Jimmy Carter Presidential Center was right down the street. In the center, you got the American flag, and then around it, around this roundabout, you have all the state flags. This is it, the Vortex. For a good hamburger, a lot of locals go here. It's got a very interesting, eclectic inside. The Godfather of Atlanta Burger Joint. All right, we're going in and get shirts. Holy mackerel, look at this place. Man, oh man. Holy cow, Jaws is here. Man, that place is unbelievable. So stay and have a burger, but I'm getting on out of here. Definitely has some great art murals out here on the walls. That is crazy. And then over here in the other parking, unfortunately where all these cars, you're not going to be able to see that too much, but thank you Atlanta. Vortex celebrates 25 years, 1992 to 2017. Man, look at that. Okay, interesting. Definitely get an interesting mix of people coming in here. I tell you, that place is awesome. Usually get the Elvis burger, peanut butter, bananas, That's a huge burger, and get the tater tots. Those are really good. So the Vortex and the Varsity. A lot of good, that's good eating right there. That's where a lot of the locals go. All right, let's keep on heading down the highway. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Through the tunnel. Well, we're heading down Interstate 20 in Georgia, heading west into my next state. So you can take a guess on what that will be. And like the last 4 overpasses that we did, there was a state trooper in each one of them. So I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, you guys guess what state I'm heading to next? I have a drink here. Got my big Wawa cup. All right, it's coming up here in a second. And here it is. Sweet Home, Alabama. Oh, that was horrible. Welcome to Alabama. Our next mountain biking stop. I don't know if you can see that, but over there is Talladega Super Speedway. Out there in the distance. Behind these guys carrying an oversized load, and look what they're carrying. I'm not sure what kind of tank those are. Are those A1 Abrams or not? I'm sure somebody out there will post it and tell me. Oh, we're heading into a little rainstorm, which is good. The truck needed a wash. Oh, but it's bad because trail I'm going on is probably just going to be washed out. We'll have to see when we get there. Well, that was just like a Florida rain. How quick was that? We're in and we're out. Alright, we're looking for our next mountain biking trail off this back road. Some beautiful horses over there. All right, there it is. Tannehill Ironworks Historical State Park. Welcome to Tannehill Historical State Park, Old Confederate Ironworks, established back in 1830. Well, there's the creamery I told you about. There's a $5 entry fee. And then a lot of people come out here and do some camping. Alright, we're on the way to the trailhead. Apparently they have a train that goes around. Not sure how far it is. That's pretty cool. Alright. Up this big hill. It's pretty steep. And when you take the train, you come around this loop here and then back up to the front, out and back. All right, it says cars and pickup traffic. Okay, 1-lane bridge. Oh. This is a very big park. The Light Refreshment Pepsi. Whole general store here. Country store and gift shop. How you doing? And then over here, Dr. Pepper for the good life. Okay, if you want, you can come out here, rent one of these cabins. Not bad. Live like the pioneers. They're all over the place. I don't know what that red thing is. Oh, it's my ticket. Wow, this is called the Hot Pot from Ensley Works back in the 1920s. I'll let you guys read that real quick. You can pause it. Like I said, there's a lot. There is a lot to do out here. May Plantation Cotton Gin. Here's a lot of the Ironworks, a lot of the stuff they used, things they made. And after Memorial Day, all this stuff is in the works. Got people out here showing you how all this was done. Want to stay overnight in a post office that was built back in 1915? Here's your chance. This little shop on the side of the road. Paws Shop. Oh, Coca-Cola sign. And plus, notice this area is under 24-hour video surveillance. So don't go try taking anything from Pa. Look at these guys. Look how the tails are wagging. Just grazing in the sun out here, eating grass. Mr. Mercedes-Benz plant here in Alabama. Look at that. Their Mercedes-Benz emblem overlooking the plant. Wow. Pretty sweet facility here. Well, that's final assembly plant. I guess this is the night shift coming in. Well, the sun is slowly setting on this day. So we mountain bike today in Georgia and Alabama. And I didn't fall on my last trip there in Alabama. I did in Georgia though. But that's alright. I'm learning. I'm having fun though. And I hope you guys are having fun as I take you guys along. And the Mercedes-Benz plant, of course I get there late and they had just closed the doors, so I didn't get to go inside. But that would have been pretty fun to go in. We're heading southwest to my next state. So you guys can ponder that and figure out where I'm going. Alright, and after all of that, traveler out.